GMC is introducing 5 controversial changes to the 2026 Canyon that have truck buyers arguing whether these updates are smart moves or complete missteps. Some of these changes address real complaints, while others create new problems that might make you reconsider your purchase. If you're thinking about buying a Canyon or wondering whether the 2026 model year is worth waiting for, these 5 changes will directly impact your decision and your wallet. Number 5. Styling updates. The 2026 Canyon is getting what can only be described as cosmetic surgery with a butter knife. GMC is introducing a new exterior color called Coastal Dune, which replaces deep bronze metallic across the lineup. The popular elevation trim is ditching its dark gray painted 18-inch wheels for a more contemporary gloss black aluminum finish. The AT4 follows suit with gloss black aluminum wheels, but adds a machined finish to set it apart. The AT4 exclusive Nightfall Essentials package now features distinct 20-inch machine-faced wheels with dark pockets. Here's the problem: these changes are surface-level tweaks at best. The Canyon is heading into its 4th model year without any significant redesign. No revised front fascia, no updated lighting signatures, no fresh sheet metal. When you park a 2026 model next to a 2023, most people won't be able to tell them apart. This creates a real competitive issue. The midsize truck segment has exploded with fresh designs from rivals. The new Toyota Tacoma brought a complete overhaul. The Ford Ranger keeps evolving. Meanwhile, the Canyon is essentially wearing the same suit it had on 3 years ago, just with different shoes. Industry analysts suggest these low-capital changes are really just giving dealerships minor talking points, while GMC saves the real investment for what might be a more substantial update in the near future. So the exterior gets minor cosmetic updates, but if you want real capability upgrades, GMC has something far more extreme in store, though it comes with a price tag that'll make your eyes water. Number 4. AT4X AEV Edition. GMC is making a serious statement about extreme off-road capability with the AT4X AEV Edition package. This collaboration with American Expedition Vehicles turns the Canyon into a legitimate rock-crawling machine. You're getting a 4.5-inch factory lift that delivers class-leading approach angles of 38.2 degrees, breakover angles of 26.9 degrees, and departure angles of 26 degrees. Picture yourself on a rocky trail facing a boulder the size of a coffee table. With standard trucks, you're stuck calculating whether your front bumper will kiss that rock. The AT4X AEV's geometry means you drive over obstacles that would stop competitors cold. Protection comes from 5 hot-stamped boron steel skid plates covering everything vital: radiator, steering gear, transmission, transfer case, fuel tank, and rear differential. These aren't thin aluminum shields. They're serious armor designed to take repeated hits without compromising the truck underneath. AEV adds stamped steel bumpers with integrated recovery points and front winch capability, essential equipment when you're miles from pavement. The package rolls on AV beadlock capable 17-inch Salta wheels wrapped in massive 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory mud-terrain tires. Now for the reality check. This capability comes with a staggering price tag pushing towards $70,000. The total transaction price lands you in a territory where full-size trucks with even more capability are shopping. Most buyers in this price range start questioning whether they should just step up to a full-size truck or look at the mechanically similar but significantly cheaper Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. The AT4X AEV Edition isn't designed to be a volume seller. It's a halo product, a technological showcase that anchors the entire AT4 sub-brand and helps justify the premium pricing on standard trims below it. The AT4X AEV proves GMC can build an extreme machine, but when you're paying premium prices for any Canyon trim, there are some basic features you'd expect to get, features that are mysteriously absent. Number 3. Feature gaps. The Canyon markets itself as an upscale alternative to the Chevrolet Colorado. The digital cockpit delivers. You're getting an 11.3-inch diagonal center touchscreen and an 11.0-inch digital driver information center with Google built-in compatibility. Standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto keep you connected. But dig into what's missing and the story changes. Imagine dropping $55,000 on a Denali trim, pulling into your garage after the first drive home, and reaching for the visor to press your garage door button that doesn't exist. The Canyon still doesn't offer a universal home remote even as an option. You're stuck using the wall button or your phone every single time. The lack of a power sliding rear window on top-tier Denali and AT4X trims feels particularly egregious. This feature appears on competitors at lower price points. Then there's the rear seat comfort issue that owners consistently flag as one of the truck's biggest weaknesses. Adult passengers don't get the support or space they'd find in similarly priced competitors. Each omission is minor on its own, but collectively they create a significant perception gap between what buyers expect at this price point and what GMC delivers. These missing features are frustrating, but the Canyon's most divisive aspect isn't what's absent. It's what GMC refuses to add under the hood. Number 2. Single powertrain strategy. Brilliant or limiting? Every single 2026 Canyon uses the same powertrain, the turbocharged 2.7-liter inline-4 TurboMax engine paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine delivers 310 horsepower and a segment-leading 430 pound-feet of torque. That torque figure is absolutely massive for a mid-sized truck, enabling a class-leading towing capacity of 7,700 pounds. Think about hooking up a 25-foot travel trailer loaded with gear. With competitors, you're constantly worrying about pushing the limits going up mountain grades. The Canyon's torque delivery means you're pulling that load with confidence, maintaining speed on inclines where other mid-sized trucks would be downshifting and struggling. That's the real-world benefit of 430 pound-feet available at just 3,000 RPM. Practically, you're getting diesel-like pulling power without the diesel complexity. General Motors engineered this engine specifically for truck duty, using a fully forged bottom end with strengthened components borrowed from diesel engine design principles. Manufacturing efficiency and dealer service get massively simplified with a single powertrain across the entire lineup. But here's where the strategy runs into problems. For a segment historically loyal to naturally aspirated V6 engines, asking everyone to trust a highly stressed turbocharged 4-cylinder represents a tough sell. Despite GM's engineering claims, the relative newness of this engine architecture compared to proven V6 designs generates skepticism about long-term reliability. The Canyon can't compete in two critical areas. At the high-performance end, 310 horsepower gets embarrassed by the Ford Ranger Raptor's 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, putting out 405 horsepower. At the efficiency end, the absence of any hybrid option means the Canyon surrenders the fuel economy battle to the new Toyota Tacoma hybrid. The four-wheel drive Canyon manages only 19 miles per gallon combined, technically better than the old V6, but not enough to lead the segment. That single engine would be easier to accept if the price made sense, but when you look at what GMC is charging, the value equation gets seriously complicated. Number 1. Pricing. The 2026 Canyon's pricing strategy tells you exactly how GMC views this truck, as a premium product with premium margins. GMC implemented a substantial $400 increase to the destination charge, bringing it to $2,095. This isn't just inflation, it's a margin protection mechanism that ensures non-negotiable revenue regardless of local market conditions. The AT4 trim sees a calculated $300 price reduction to $45,400 MSRP, sharpening its competitive edge. Meanwhile, the Denali trim gets a $1,000 increase to solidify its position as the luxury benchmark. But the entry-level picture is concerning. The base elevation 4x2 trim saw a $500 MSRP increase. Combined with that $400 destination charge increase, buyers are looking at a $900 net transactional price jump. This pushes the starting price to $40,995, which is over $5,750 more than the Ford Ranger XL. Consider what this means when you're shopping. You walk into a GMC dealer looking for the most affordable Canyon and you're immediately confronted with a price starting over $40,000. For many buyers, that's a psychological barrier that changes the entire shopping experience. You're no longer comparing the Canyon against other mid-sized trucks. You're comparing it against entry-level full-size trucks that offer more space for similar money. The internal competition issue gets worse at the top. The AT4X AEV Edition pushes the total price to approximately $70,000. At that price point, you're overlapping with the Ford Ranger Raptor starting at $61,010, and you're dangerously close to well-equipped full-size trucks. This pricing strategy inevitably pushes value-conscious buyers toward the Chevrolet Colorado, which offers the same platform, same engine, and same towing capacity at a lower price. The 2026 GMC Canyon represents a truck caught between competing priorities. GMC wants premium pricing without premium updates, extreme capability without accessibility, and segment-leading torque without powertrain variety. The class-leading 7,700-pound towing capacity delivers real performance, while the AT4X AEV Edition proves GMC can build an ultimate off-road machine when money's no object. But the aging design, missing convenience features, lack of engine options, and aggressive pricing create friction that competitors are eager to exploit. If you value the Canyon's specific strengths, these controversial changes won't stop you from buying. But if you're comparing against the entire mid-sized truck segment, these 5 updates reveal a truck that's starting to fall behind while charging more for the privilege. So, the most logical move would be to look at what rivals have to offer. If you like Canyon's capabilities but don't like the price, make sure to check out our video about the 2026 Chevy Colorado you can now see on the screen. As mentioned, it rides on the same platform, offers the same performance and work capabilities, but all that comes with a much lower sticker price.